Hello, welcome to part 5 of Resident Evil Remake.
Yes.
Hey, Daniel, let me full screen this bitch. Alright, what are we doing, Danny boy?
So, guess what there? We're gonna do something very exciting. We're gonna explore the mansion again.
I was about to say, we're gonna just open doors, because you said very exciting.
Pretty much, yeah. We're pretty much like opening a lot of doors. I so this is me after trying to record one time because
Quick thing, I'll address this when like you finish. Go ahead.
but yeah, I did try to record beforehand with this, and I did solve a puzzle, but I just then got lost because I didn't know what else I needed to do, and then I was like, all right, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm not gonna keep recording this and like having to cut like 30 minutes of it, like, you know, just my character Chris standing there while I look up shit. So I'm just gonna play another day, try to figure stuff in my head. Okay, what am I missing? What am I doing? And I do find a different puzzle here than the first one I did. So yeah, like you'll see this and you see the next puzzle that I figured out, and yeah. So that's all I need to say.
Alright. Quick thing I was gonna mention is like I saw like ink ribbons. I was watching Maximilian dude playing through Resident Evil 3, and he mentioned that ink ribbons aren't in Resident Evil 3 remake, right?
No, they're not.
Yeah, I don't remember if you
Not
mentioned
remake.
that or not.
Yeah, no, and remake, no. Like, and all the remakes, and I think, yeah, I think the last one
I thought he
is
said it was
3.
in. I remember hearing him say that there were ink ribbons in RE2 remake, but it was like on the hardest difficulty.
Was there? Oh, yeah, no, it was. No, I remember now, yeah, because I kept 2 remake out because, yeah, like, if you just play either on assisted or standard, yeah, they don't give you ink ribbons, and I know I'm pretty sure a lot of people played on standard first, so, because that's what I did. But yeah, so I remember, yeah, hardcore, they gave you ink ribbons to kind of make you have that nostalgia feel part of original 2. But yeah, no, like after 4 and onwards, like in 4 including, like they didn't do it as well. They stopped doing the ink ribbons, which I kind of am a little disappointed a bit because they, like, the ink ribbons was what made the games kind of hard. You know, like you have limited save files, so sometimes, you know, you'll go through a whole run like and not save, and then you die, and then all of a sudden, nope, you gotta start all over again. Like, you know, they give it that little extra challenge.
Max mentions that like the ink ribbons are good because they kind of force you into a difficult like if they're good if you play on the harder difficulties, because then it's like it helps increase the challenge as well as basically like kind of bring back some nostalgia.
Yeah,
That's what he said. Like that's why he prefers like if ink ribbons aren't in like the base, but they're in like when you unlock like the harder modes.
yeah. Which honestly, yeah, I totally agree with that because, yeah, like I just mentioned, they give it that extra challenge a bit. And another thing too that made 3 kind of disappointing. Yeah, they never gave that.
Don't mind, that was just me snapping because I was trying to like get my dog's attention.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I've read this letter, but yeah, basically it was just a letter to to the researcher that was living in the mansion, saying that the infected has released. I was one of the few people that knew about the virus, like what was going on and how, like, that we were making it as well in the mansion, and he just talks about how he's trying to escape, trying to see his family again, but it turns out maybe his family has already been dead because of Umbrella.
They called that COVID.
Yep. But yeah, I remember this puzzle, like, at least now, like, I remember, like, seeing a video about it, but while playing this, I kind of forgot about it, and I was like, where am I what am I supposed to do? Because, yeah, so you see that, it gives you the option to collect that bug. There's a button there, does nothing, because you're supposed to switch out that bug. Because, like, another thing too that, like, kind of, so just a little spoiler ahead for a little heads up on part 6, which we'll probably do later. part 6, I get stuck, and like decided to cut some stuff out because I was literally just having Chris just standing there for a bit, and I just looked up videos to see like where the hell am I supposed to do, because I did not know
like,
what else.
What do?
Yeah, exactly. Just what do I do? What this do? But yeah. So, like, I think in this one I didn't cut it out because it's 42 minutes. It's not that long, so yeah, I did have to look up like what I was supposed to do with that puzzle, because yeah, I thought I was doing everything right. Is like, because most of the time the puzzles for this stuff is just like you collect 2 things, you combine them, and then you put them you replace it back into that spot, or, and I think you'll see it in part 6, you grab one thing and then you replace it with another, so you can use that other thing for something else. That's usually been like, that's kind of like how the puzzle goes with Resident Evil, at least in this one. And yeah, I don't know why, I don't put 2 and 2 together, but yeah.
And that's why I don't do anything that involves a fucking puzzle. I fucking hate puzzles. I feel like I'm trash at them. No, most puzzles are easy.
I mean, I kind of like games that have puzzles, but
I do too, but sometimes they be like, I'm just like, damn, I'm trash. Time to Google.
Yeah, no, like I get, like, especially if it's a game that I know I played before and I just forget the puzzles, I'm just like,
Hey, so I'm in fucking Kingdom Hearts 1 with the fucking Wonderland shit. And that's not even like it just being hard. That's me being stupid and thinking that there's more complicated shit to it. That's the worst part for me. Is like, I run into a puzzle and I think it's like a billion times more complicated. So I get into like this super like, alright, so I must have to do this, and all we really had to do was just pull the lever.
Yeah, no, like, I get that same mentality here in Resident Evil, because, like, the one thing, at least classic RE done a lot was they made the puzzles kind of hard. Like, you actually had to think what you're supposed to do. And of course, like I said, like, I think there's me actually looking up right now. That's why, like, I'm just standing there. But, yeah, like, a lot of times they don't tell you like what you're supposed to do. You just kind of have to figure stuff out by like just playing with it. Like, they really emphasize on examining the object, because a lot of times you have to examine the object in order to like figure out, oh, okay, there's something behind it, or like, oh, there's a button here, let me push that, oh, I get this item now. And like, you know, they really made you like just do that. So yeah, see here, I combined that bee thing with the fish hook, and I thought, okay, I just combined them and put them together, and I was sadly wrong. But yeah, like, cause yeah, like, and one thing that I keep forgetting about this game is that the one tip that I remember watching from a video was that you wanna like look at everything, like go through the room and start mashing X on everything, because there are a lot of hidden stuff, but then there's also a lot of stuff that you could miss. Like, right now, you see that little frame right on the left side of the door?
I don't know. Yeah, because like we're looking at something that kind of doesn't. Okay. Oh, fuck you, Daniel. Going in your menu.
No, I know. Hold on. Yeah, see that frame right there? That was that broken glass.
I think.
Yeah. You're supposed to actually look at that as well. But for me, for some reason in my mind, I was just like, oh, that's just like a painting, that doesn't mean anything, that's just like part of the wall, like I can't like touch it or anything. Like, I'm literally right next to it, and I'm just like, and right now I'm just thinking in my head, I'm just like, Daniel, past Daniel, you're being fucking stupid. Look at you.
Like, this is roasting your past self. Like, bro, are you fucking dumb? All you had to do is take the jingamajag and put it with the flimbo bag.
Exactly. That's exactly what I had to say. But yeah, like you have, for some reason I'm just thinking, oh, that's just part of the wall, like I can't actually touch that. So it's like, I think I eventually just like, you'll see me like, I think maybe stand still or something and just like, all right, what am I like? What am I looking for? What like? Tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do? Because the game is clearly not gonna tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Yeah, there you go. There I go, just fucking standing there. And then I feel stupid because I'm just like, oh shit, I did not look at that. But yeah.
By the way,
yeah,
just
no,
looking at
there's-
stuff, so apparently, Pirates of the Caribbean reboot confirmed. Gonna be happening.
Oh shit, really?
Yes.
Damn.
That's
Oh,
interesting.
that's interesting.
Just looking
Yeah.
at stuff like just, I was looking at new stuff like see if there's anything newsworthy that like we care about. And I was like, oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Pirates of
I
the
mean,
Caribbean. I was never into the Pirates movies, so this is more so for you.
I mean, you say that, like, I wasn't really
yeah, so
into the Pirates movie as well. Like, I remember watching the first game, like the first movie, and I remember like enjoying it, seeing some of the movies and like enjoying it. But like, as I grew older, I'm just like, I realized, damn, the movies are actually really trash.
I heard from what I always hear, like the majority, like the first movie is good, then all the sequels just get bad because they start. I heard the third movie is fucking trash because it gets like super confusing.
No, I don't. I gotta like that's the thing. I also can't tell which one is the third movie because it's not like they go, oh, Pirates of the Caribbean 1, Pirates of the Caribbean 2. They have like different names to it, so I don't know which one is like chronologically like in order.
All I know is I'm pretty sure
So-
the third movie has to do with the Kraken. From
Oh, so I think that's
Yeah.
World at War Ends.
don't
or
fucking
something
know.
like that. World at Ends, something like that. Yeah.
it sounds
but
about
yeah.
right because I think they reached an. I don't know. I've never seen a Pirates movie in like one sitting. I've always seen bits and pieces of each one, except for
remember
4 and
I've
5. 1, 2, and 3. I've seen bits and pieces of both. And that's
I
it.
remember one I know I've seen all of like all in one sitting, and the rest I know I've seen bits and pieces except for the latest one, which
Yeah,
was
4 and 5
at
I've never
World's End.
seen like at all. Besides like trailers,
Yeah.
being shown every now and then. Or
Yeah.
commercials. That's literally it for those two.
Yeah, like I remember, and I remember I only saw like the last one because I was like, oh, it's another Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's see if it does well. Because like this was me not knowing. Oh, all of them are actually pretty trash. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah, like for me, it's just like, give this other franchise another go. Like, let's get rid of all the like trashness and try again.
Yeah, I remember one thing like this from like a while ago, like probably like last year. I remember our buddy Hubert was talking about like when like some like just game ideas that he would have.
Oh
loved
yeah, me and
or,
him talked
like,
about like we basically made the idea for like the ultimate pirate game together.
Yeah, exactly. He told me about that, and I was like, yeah, you know what? You're right because like pirate games have not really gotten like a good rep with like their stuff, like with just in general. The only pirate game that I could think of that's really good is Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
And Sea of Thieves, that's also no. And the way I look at it is like,
no.
bro, just combine these fucking two games and you literally have the best pirate game ever.
Yeah, and Sea of Thieves, like, it's all right. It's only like the only
It's
reason
good because
I've
it has
seen.
more the like, besides like the multiplayer stuff that a lot of people love about it. To me, I look at it as like, what's good is not only the multiplayer stuff, it actually looks pretty good, but also the fact that it brings up a lot of like mythological monsters that you have to deal with.
Yeah,
And I'm just like,
that's true.
that is a good part of the pirate experience. Fuck realism. This is what they talked
Yeah.
about. And that's why I was like, bro, give us like the Assassin's Creed 4 like type of ship battles. And if you want like multiple people like with Black Flag, it could be like Sea of Thieves. I mean, it could be like Sea of Thieves and stuff. But give us like the customization stuff of Black Flag. Give us a map similar to how Black Flag's map is. Like Black
Yeah.
Flag's map is a lot more interesting because it's actually based off of real places. Like Sea of
Yeah.
Thieves, like it's as far as I know, nothing based off fucking anything for that game.
Yeah, no. Like the only thing, like the one thing I do like though is you like you said the mythical monsters, but also like just the kind of like supernatural portion of like Sea of Thieves. Because regular and like other than like just fighting other players, the regular enemies are like skeletons that come to life when you try to get the treasure. And I find that really cool because that was always like something that I loved about Pirates of the Caribbean was I remember the Black Flag or I think or Black Pearl. Yeah, like it wasn't Blackbeard, right? It was
no,
like,
that Black Pearl is what was Jack's ship.
No, I know, but it was because remember this was when Jack was trying to get his ship back.
Oh,
because it was cursed. Like someone else had it, and they were cursed because they were turning to skeletons at night.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're asking like who's the guy who like had?
Who had it at that moment?
Oh, the guy Barbosa. It was the guy's
Barbosa.
name.
Okay, yeah. So, like, I loved that. Like, I remember that movie specifically because like. I love that idea.
I think isn't that the first one? I'm pretty sure that's the first.
I'm pretty sure it is. And honestly, as a first movie, like a first concept, that was amazing because like, which by the way, yeah, that's me finally seeing that picture. And I'm like, oh, I did not fucking look at that. I am stupid. But yeah, yeah, I love that idea of just people they're cursed. They're cursed by their ship to not die because they
weren't cursed by the ship. I only noticed because of like the things later, but they were cursed because they took the Mayan treasure that was cursed, and anyone who touched the treasure would be cursed.
Okay.
And so they basically the only way to undo the curse was for them to get all of the gold pieces and then get the blood of anybody who was involved with it. I think that was the last part. It's like they had to collect it and then they needed the blood of the people involved.
Yeah. I remember, and all I know is that I think it was also kind of confusing as well. I know that for sure because like Barbosa needed the blood of someone to lift the curse. But at the end when fighting with Jack, he William he was a descendant, so he cut himself to draw blood, and it seemed like that was a bad move. Well, actually no, never mind. Because now I'm remembering the movie. Oh yeah, that's right. That was because Jack fucking stabbed him. Yeah, and then that was when
a reason like they needed to be able to kill him. So like make him immortal right when he's injured. Make him mortal
exactly.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember that part. Like that, you get IQ points for that.
Yeah, and just basically, I just love that concept of just like, they were cursed and like they turn at night they were turned to skeletons.
Yeah, bro, imagine you're fucking chilling with your crew. I prefer, by the way, like just the way like the ship controls. Like if you're. I don't like when Sea of Thieves with like you're driving and it's first person. I honestly prefer Black Flag where you see the whole like area.
Oh yeah, no, I like that too. Like, just like
and then you have the fucking scope that you can see even fucking further beyond.
Yeah, I know. I mean, even though it's been a while since I played Black Flag, I still played Rogue, and that still has the same mechanics of like the ships.
Yeah, that's basically the same fucking game.
Yeah, and oh my god, I see why everyone loves Black Flag, and it's because that ship, like just fighting in the ships is so awesome. And look at that, the bee is alive. It's the attack of the bees.
That's because more fucking. That's it. Chris is braver than I am. That's a big ass bee. I'm not fucking touching that. Yeah, see what you did there? That's what I'm doing. I'm fucking getting my shotgun and I'm shooting the bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
That motherfucker's a bit too big for my liking.
Oh yeah, I know. Like you saw that. That was like the size of Chris's hand.
Bro, that's the fucking wasp that have come over here.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that was a wasp too, design-wise. That still looked like a wasp, not a bee. Actually, now I look at it.
Yeah, it looked like a wasp.
But I love like that fucking ship like control, like the way the ship's control in Black Flag, where like the fucking monsters from CDs, and then not only that, like you have like these. Like basically, because I prefer like the ship coming in fucking Black Flag a lot more than Sea of Thieves. Even though like it's better with like you have a crew, but then like you get your crew and you have like fucking these big ass ship battles. And I'm just like, a console can never handle this, but fuck it, everybody getting a PC for this. Big ass like clan. Well, I say clan, but what the fuck is a group of pirates called?
I don't know. Just I just always hear crew.
Yeah, because
Like,
that's
just-
more so just for one ship.
Yeah, that's true. Clan of Pirates? I don't know. I think it's just a clan. That's it. I
But
don't know.
yeah, we'll just call it a fucking clan for now. Fuck it. Like you
Yeah.
get like okay, this clan versus your clan, and it's like this big ass fucking. I'm assuming there wouldn't be that many people, but like at most like your group of friends, like at most like 8 versus 8. That's it. Which is still fucking crazy. I would be hype as
Yeah.
shit. And then out of nowhere, like yeah, this is that's why I say like oh this could like PC touch it. Out of nowhere, fucking Kraken comes out of nowhere, and I gotta deal with
honestly,
the fucking Kraken.
You know
What-
what I just realized?
Yeah.
I think it will be a cool idea to have the best of both worlds is have a single player mode where you get your own story and it's the same combat.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
of,
talking about. Like, because the Skull and Bones game that like we saw that they were doing, and it's like that is basically the best idea. All you need is like some single player stuff and like a little bit more to it. You need to be able to get off the fucking boat. That's
Yeah.
basically it. Like if literally, because when they announced like Skull and Bones, I was like, oh, it's literally just Assassin's Creed 4, but just the ship battles. That's it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is fucking trash. You're missing like 50% of the pirate experience not being able to be on land.
Oh, I know.
Like, allow us, like me and the boys, all of us, we in Havana, just chilling.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, the Spanish came for us. All right, niggas, it's time to dip. They coming. We gotta go.
Yeah. You know what I just realized? Like another thing that would be cool. So like in the multiplayer. So yeah, it'll be kind of more like Sea of Thieves like oriented. Where yeah, you have your like let's say
You have the
8 of your friends.
The way I really do imagine it, like if it's not like everybody on one ship, and it's not like everybody with their own ships, but one ship type of thing. But it's still like
Yeah.
the person they're driving, like it's a normal like Assassin's Creed, and everybody actually on the boat like checking with the crew. And then when it's
Yeah,
an
no,
actual
that's what I was thinking of
fight,
too.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, like that's what I was thinking of too. So like, yeah, let's say it's like 8 people. So you have one driving and everyone else. Man, like you could literally go and yell, "Man the cannons!" and your niggas are gonna man the cannons. Like, and I'm pretty
Like,
sure
no!
you have enough for each one.
Ramming speed.
Exactly, yo. And then the next idea I was gonna say was like, oh,
And you
let's
actually
say,
have to go and like lower the fucking flags so that way you can build up
Yes.
speed for
like,
ramming
but
speed.
also. Yeah, but also like, let's say, oh, finally you've done enough damage. Then you go to phase 2 where you
the
actually
boy-
fucking
that's the
board
shit.
this shit.
When I saw there's no boarding,
That
I was
is-
like, oh fuck, that's it. You fucked up with that game.
Yeah, no, that is essential right there because like, that would be so awesome just to like fucking board a ship and you get all your boys to go and fucking just gang
Bro.
up on them.
It's time. It's like I get him. Like everybody,
Yeah.
like you don't even need to drive because now the shit's stuck. So now the person, the
Yeah,
captain
exactly.
can come involved. Like, alright, who's your captain? I want to square up.
Yeah. Yo,
It'd
that
be
would
some
be
honor
so
shit. It's like, I killed your crew. You die. That's it. You die. We get your
Yeah,
shit. You
that's
beat
it.
me. The boys leave, and
Yeah.
you don't. We don't fuck with you. You
Yeah.
die. We get your shit. That's all there is to it. You better not die.
Yeah. But yeah. So just really quick for this puzzle, because remember this room, Derek,
Yes.
with all the crows. So yeah, I figured out the puzzle beforehand, and so pretty much all these lights will change the windows a different color. And if you notice or at least I'm pretty sure if I go towards that final screen, like the final window on there, it says there's a woman that wears a necklace, a bracelet, and a crown, and you can actually see the colors. And what you're supposed to do is have those glass match the same colors as what they're supposed to be wearing. So like that first one there that I switched, he's wearing the bracelet, so it looks reddish, but it says that the light changes into orange. So I'm like, okay, so I'll just leave it there. That's orange. The necklace I believe is purple, and the crown I believe is green. So yeah, I just like go around just trying to like mess with the lights and be like, okay, it's the right color. All right, cool. Next one, right color. All right, cool. And yeah. And I can, and yeah,
I'm looking at the fucking crows. Like, I'm waiting for them to do some bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, like I was waiting, like when I was playing and I finished the puzzle, I was like, all right, are these crows gonna fuck with me or not? And they end up not fucking with me. So I was like, all right, we cool.
Alright, crows. I'm gonna fucks with you later.
Yeah. But
What
back to
the
the
fuck
pirate
was
game.
the wrist thing again?
The wrist, it was a bracelet.
Oh, no,
Supposed to be,
I was confused. I was like, I saw like she had the bracelet on her arm, but then I was like, oh no, wait, she has a crown. So you're supposed to turn her green, which you did do.
And there we go. Yeah, see, I was waiting for those crows to be like, all right, are they gonna come after me? Nah, we cool. And we got another
That's
death
a
mask.
fucking Skyrim fucking, what are those called? What are those motherfuckers called? Dragon Priest mask. That's a Dragon Priest mask right there.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. I'm
like
waiting to get jumped by any of the fuckers.
Nah, there's a Daedric Prince just fucking comes out of nowhere, just like through a portal, and be like, a new hand touches the orb.
Why the? Shut the fuck up! I'm about to shoot that bitch.
I would too if for some reason that fucking orb comes out of nowhere in my Resident Evil game, I'm fucking shooting that orb and be like, nah, fuck you.
Like Chris, like he's just doing, like trying to opens the door with like a key, sees this shit. Like all he hears like from the sky, a new hand has touched me. I imagine Chris is like just shooting the sky at that point. Like
Yeah, exactly.
I show yourself. What up? What up? What's good?
Yeah. Like especially Chris now, like Resident Evil 8 Chris be like, all right, what's good?
No, I honestly think Resident Evil Chris probably just shoot himself at this point. It's like, you know what? I've been through enough to know where this is gonna go. I don't think I'm ready for whatever this is.
Yeah.
I think Chris would accept defeat at that point.
Like damn, I've dealt with fucking monsters. I've dealt with a guy who's half monsters. Like, I'm not dealing with a fucking god.
Yeah, I was about to say that sounds like a god. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I think that's
exactly.
a little above anything I could realistically do. Want me to punch a boulder? I got you. Want me to fight God? I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and I'm looking at that up there because that's a fedora, and you know how the tyrant is in this game. I was just like, wait, is this a little Easter egg to the tyrant in Resident Evil 2, Mr. X? Because that's a fedora right there. Yeah, that was like I don't know if you saw.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, because there was a fedora hanging on that, on top of the little shelf thing, and I saw that and I was just like, wait, is that really a Easter egg? I don't know if I can't really tell if it was or not because
I think that might just been decoration. I don't know. It depends on if that was already there in the first game.
Yeah.
Because it had the white line, right?
Yeah, it had the white line.
Mr. X, I think wasn't his pure black.
I think so. No, I think it was like black, but also with the gray line. It might have been that. It might have been that, or it just might have been just pure black. I don't know.
It might have had like a old a gray line. But that's
yeah.
I don't think if it's. I feel like they were gonna they would have done like just a full black and gray.
Yeah.
I think it might just been more a decoration piece.
Maybe. But yeah, no, like, cause I've been finding fucking more fedoras, like in Remake, like when you open the.
I think in Remake it will
lockers,
definitely be reference because Remake.
Yeah, no, in Remake there was
in the same place.
Yeah, no, Remake there was a fedora in one of the lockers that you open up to get the hospital. In the hospital, there was one of the lockers. Yeah, there's a fedora and like a coat, and I was like, is that supposed to be a reference, or is that just for decoration again? Like, cause I wasn't that sure. So, and I think that one was also like pure black or like black with like a gray strip line in the middle.
Yeah, I think if it's like the pure, like the same color as that's a Nemesis as X, I think that would be the sort of reference to him.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this is me again being a little lost. Or no. I think I finally go back and I go to Yeah, I go to that the cemetery again. Which in part 6 I finished all the masks. I find all of them, and you'll get this a little surprise. But yeah,
Surprise, you're dead.
exactly.
Wait, what? How much do we say like of Chris's story you have to go?
Let's see,
What the
because I
fuck?
did.
I got no.
What?
I saw like the motherfucker. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
I believe because I did at part 6 I did fight the snake. We do encounter the snake. I think there's still the plant and there's still the shark. So I don't know. I think I'm probably still like a third of the way done. Either that or I'm like thinking the game is longer than it actually is, and like this like up next is like the plant and like the shark that comes up like back to back or something. I don't know.
It could be like that. It could be like it just builds up to stuff. It's like, all right, now that you've seen this shit, all right, now it's just gonna start throwing it at you.
Yeah, it might do that. But yeah, like there's still a little bit to go. Cause yeah, like you still don't know about the plant that fucking shows up. I'm pretty sure you've seen the shark that's in this game.
I'm pretty sure he'd eat someone.
Yes. Well, there's a chance to eat someone, but no, I remember. So because while looking through, like trying to figure out what I was supposed to do, and at least in part 6, and a little bit here in part 5. So I found out that Richard, the guy that you're supposed to get the serum for, so there was actually a time limit, and I took too long, and I could have saved Richard.
It'd be like that. Is it
They
canon
really do,
that he
yeah.
dies, or? Does he die in somewhere else, like in the game? Later
No,
on?
yeah,
you save
if you didn't know, the shark, that's who gets eaten.
Oh, so
Richard.
the shark eats him. If you save him.
At the end, it's canon that he does die, but
Okay.
like, and they do. I remember, like looking at the forum or the wiki thing, they do say that he does die in the incident, like in the Spencer Mansion incident. Yeah, they never said how, and it's probably just because in the game there's possible ways there's more than one way that he can die.
Yeah.
So
And it wouldn't matter because at the end of the day he just ends up getting killed.
yeah. But yeah. So and I will say this, so just to kind of save some time with part 6 because it's part 6 is a long episode and there's a reason why. So because I thought after that, like you're supposed to find Rebecca somewhere else, but it turns out you find these music sheets for a piano, and I remember this scene because I remember seeing it before. So Rebecca, like, and the scene that I'm remembering was Rebecca. You find Rebecca in a bar where it has a piano, and you find out that she can play a piano, and you're supposed she finds the perfect like song to play, and it opens up something like to for you to find more stuff. So I did not know that because I already found the music sheet, like the missing paper. In the bar, you find the song that you're supposed to play, and obviously there's a missing tear or this missing page, and I go in to combine that paper and the sheet at the end. At the end here, I combine that music sheet, and I did not know. Yeah, there's the room, the bar right here that I enter in, but I did not know that all you needed to do to get that scene was to use the music sheet on the piano. So then Chris starts playing with it a little bit, and then Rebecca comes in. And this was and in the recording, this was 30 minutes into the game, into the recording. So this was just me, and I was at that point I was just like, really? I know this scene. I've seen it before. That's all I needed to do. Well, you know what? Fuck this game. This game is trash. That's at that point I was just like, fuck it. Fuck this game. Screw it. Like, this game is not even that good. Because it was just something so simple that I could have done, and it was just like, oh no, no. It's, I had thought I'm supposed to twist my arm and go backwards and counting backwards with the alphabets, and there you go, problem solved. No, it's just that.
I was sitting here thinking, 'cause I'm like, I see Chris running around the entire fucking match, and I feel like he's thinking to himself, I wonder what Joe's doing.
Probably. Yeah, like the one thing I do enjoy about this game though, that I also kind of hate as well, is that this game, or at least the mansion, the way it's laid out, it feels like a maze. Like especially with like this, you know, when remember before the crows weren't there and now they are, like everything, like a lot of the rooms changes, like kind of change afterwards a little when time goes on, and it just gets you confused, and it's like, oh, okay, I've never been here before, even though you have, and it's just something different just happened. It's like it makes you feel lost, and I love that feeling, because it's like, oh, that gives you more, like it gives you more anxiety, because like, wait, what am I supposed to, like, what haven't I been here before? I feel like I've been here for hours on end, and it's like, and I'm pretty sure some people have, because, you know, with the puzzles, how some of them are.
I know people
confusing.
get lost in this fucking game.
Yeah, and like I said, the layout of the mansion, like I guess the level design, I should say, with Capcom, it's great. I love it, because yeah, it gives you that feeling of being lost and being like not knowing where you're supposed to go next. But yeah, and I've also noticed too, because there's actually, I'm pretty sure you noticed as well, there's not really music playing like all the time.
I noticed it's really quiet, which I found a little weird.
Yeah, well, other than here right now, the save room music, which very peaceful. I love it. Like the save room musics are always like the best. But yeah, that's another thing I actually do like, the fact that they decided, let's remove music into like from the game and just have just the noise of Chris walking up downstairs, or just walking down creek hallways and stuff, and it's like, that is actually really good, because then all you're hearing is just footsteps, and it's like sometimes like with your headphones you don't know if it's footsteps from outside the game or inside the game, and I also kind of, for me, I think it also gives you more that anxiety feeling of just like, why do I not hear anything? Like, why is it so quiet? Like, it just gets you that, like, you know, scared at, yeah, like I said, anxiety.
One thing I like when it comes to games to do stuff like that, it's I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Silent Hill. The way they do, the person who does the music did it, that they would put sounds and stuff you would hear in the game that, or like sounds like something moaning or something in like within the music. And I know you mentioned, actually, I know you mentioned this, what's it called, Resident Evil Dead Women. I think Mr. X's team, you said, does this. But like, they, like, so you think there's sometimes an enemy or something around, but it's just the music fucking with you.
Oh, no, Original 3, Nemesis, yeah, did that.
Oh, no, Original 3, Nemesis did that? Okay. Because I know Silent Hill did that, and I remember singing, like, one of the Resident Evils did it. I thought it was... Yeah, I thought it was 2 Remake did that.
No, yeah, no. Like 2 Remake, the only thing the thing that they do right is they have, like, and I've seen it too, because I've seen a video. Some guy actually, like removed, like made it so that the camera's free roam, so he can actually look around the map and see if Mr. X is walking around. And yeah, it's true. Like, I know I'm pretty sure it's like a certain radius, but yeah, like Mr. X will actually walk around the police station. So like, if you ever hear footsteps, like if he's above you or below you or in another room, it's because he actually is in another room roaming around looking for you. So like, of course there's like triggers, like, you know, if the player is running, then of course Mr. X will like follow that noise of you running or something like that. But yeah, like, that's something great. And yeah, in Original 3, Nemesis, yeah, at random times you like go into a room and you'll hear Nemesis theme song play, but he doesn't show up. Because another, like, adding another tension into the game that, yeah, maybe he is there, maybe he's not, but he's always like, he's a he's always present. So his presence is always there.
I just remember
So,
doing something because I watched some YouTuber I watched. He did a review for Resident Evil 3 original, and I remember him like one point he was playing. He was in the library. It was in the police station. I think it was like in one of the computer rooms, one of the libraries, and he gets attacked by Nemesis. I'm like, oh, that's not in Remake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do encounter
Yeah,
Nemesis in the police station, right? In original.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, in original, yeah, you do. Not in 3.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant, like in original too. 'Cause that's another point. Like they kind of took him out, just made him a boss.
Yeah, because like that's why like everyone says like Mr. X is a better Nemesis than Nemesis, and because in the original, Nemesis was the original one doing that. Like he would always be the ever presence, like ever like terror presence into in the game. Like you never know when he will actually pop up.
Open the door and oh god, Nemesis! Run rocket launcher to the fucking face.
Exactly. I mean, I think there are like a few scripted parts in when Nemesis pops up, like when like the first encounter. Like the first encounter, like he'll come up, you know, you could either fight him or just flee inside the police station. I know there's another one where he's supposed to you're about to go up like it's like the window and like you're about to go up the stairs and Nemesis jumps through that window before he can get to the stairs, so it's like, oh, hello there. Like I know that is also scripted as well, but yeah.
Like for the most part, it still like doesn't change the fact that like he's still roaming most of the time.
Yeah.
And you still can run into him if you're unlucky.
Yeah. But we're about to come up to the end of the video. Do we have like a few seconds left?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. It's just me saving and that's it. Because I can't I was just a little annoyed at the fact that like well no, it wasn't this part. It was I wanted to end the video and like end the recording so I could look up and see, okay, I have all this stuff. Where am I supposed to go? Because this is where I got lost.
Poor Danny boy. Not knowing where the fuck is he supposed to be going.
Exactly.
Stupid mother.
And there's just me playing as Chris.
Yeah,
a little
I see.
bit.
Like you just like, hey, look at you're done. Fuck you all. Said Daniel.
Well, damn,
with the shotgun. Well, you're pointing a shotgun to the screen.
I mean,
what else does that say?
It says you should look behind you.
Bitch, I'm not gonna look behind me. Every time they've done that in the movie that someone dies, you think I'm gonna look behind me? No.
I mean, either way, you're gonna be dead.
Not if I don't look behind me.
All right, fair enough.
See, I'm still alive. Nothing happened because you know why? I didn't learn around. I did not turn around, so nobody's killing me.
Learn around, yes.
Yeah, you gotta learn to turn.
Okay. Well, those of you at home, just remember, do not turn around or you'll die.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do what they do in the horror movies.
Exactly. Be smarter than that.
Be smarter than Daniel. On that note, we'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Peace.